Does your faith ever feel hollow? Like you believe in God, but you just can't seem to find Him in your day-to-day life? I've been there. My faith felt more like a story I was telling myself than something real. So I decided I had to do something about it. I documented my life for 30 days, searching for just one sign that this was all real. And what I found wasn't at all what I was expecting. For a long time, my faith just felt empty. I was doing all the right things, going to church, praying, trying to be a good person. But on the inside, there was this quiet disconnect. It honestly felt like I was watching a movie of my own spiritual life instead of actually living it. The world was so loud with all its struggles, work deadlines, family stress, my own doubts, and God just felt silent. That emptiness started to get heavy. I was just so tired of feeling like a spiritual imposter. I needed something real, something I could hold on to. I needed to know if faith was something you actually lived, not just something you claimed. So I came up with an experiment. For 30 days, I'd journal every single day, actively looking for one sign, any sign, of God in my ordinary, messy life. It was a challenge, born out of pure desperation to find proof that faith could work outside of a Sunday morning service. The first week was, well, a total bust. I was looking for a burning bush, but all I got were traffic jams and deadlines. I wrote in my journal on day 3, spilled coffee all over my shirt, feeling frustrated, not faithful. Where is God in any of this? I started to feel foolish, like I'd just set myself up for disappointment. My doubt wasn't shrinking. It was getting louder. My journal was just becoming a list of my frustrations. But then, somewhere in the second week, something started to shift. It wasn't a lightning bolt from the sky, just a slow change in what I was paying attention to. Around day 12, I was frantically searching for my car keys, already late for a big appointment. I was completely stressed out. In a moment of total exasperation, I just stopped, closed my eyes, and whispered, "God, please help me." When I opened my eyes, I saw them. They were sitting right there on the counter, next to a stack of mail I'd already glanced at a dozen times. It was so simple, almost silly. But later that night, I wrote, "I found my keys." Or maybe I was reminded to just stop and ask for help, even with something small. It was the first little crack of light. A few days later, I had to have a really difficult conversation with a family member I'd been avoiding for months. I was terrified of the conflict. Before I made the call, I just sat in my car and prayed. Not for a miracle, but for the right words and a calm heart. The conversation was still hard, don't get me wrong, but it was honest, and it ended with understanding instead of anger. That's when I realized faith isn't always about God removing the obstacle, but about Him giving you the strength to face it head on. The real breakthrough came on day 27. It was a completely normal Tuesday. I was exhausted after a long day at work. As I sat down to write, I didn't have some big moment to report. So instead, I went back and read all my entries from the very beginning. I read about the spilled coffee, the lost keys, that difficult phone call, the stressful meetings, and the small, unexpected moments of kindness from strangers. And as I read through it all, I finally saw it. The sign wasn't one big, dramatic event. The sign was the entire 30 days. It was the thread of grace woven through every single ordinary, frustrating, and beautiful moment. That realization changed everything. I started this journey looking for a spectacle, but God showed up in the subtitles. He was in the quiet whisper, not the earthquake. My journey taught me that faith isn't about waiting for these huge, miraculous moments. It's about learning to see the extraordinary in our ordinary lives. My life is still messy. I still have bad days and moments of doubt, but something is different now. That emptiness is gone, and in its place is a quiet confidence. My faith is no longer a story I tell myself. It's the lens I see my life through. I learned that God is always working in the background, helping us grow through our trials and turning our messes into messages. If there's one big lesson from my 30-day journey, it's this: you don't have to go searching for some huge sign. You just have to open your eyes. Faith can be ignited by the smallest sparks. A quiet moment of peace, a small prayer that gets answered, a feeling of strength you didn't know you had. So, I want to encourage you. You don't have to document your life for a month. Just try to notice one small thing tomorrow. One moment where you feel a sense of peace, or help, or strength. And let's make this a community. In the comments below, share one small way you've seen faith show up in your own ordinary life. Your story might just be the sign that someone else has been looking for. And if this resonated with you, I hope you'll subscribe and join us on this journey.